With the first overall pick in the NBA 2K League draft, Jazz Gaming selects Rhea from Washington.
What was going through your head as you walked across that stage and got your name called?
I was just overcome with emotion, really. Like, it's nothing more to it. You sit here, you prepare for this moment, you think you're ready, and then it happens, and it's nothing like it. It's nothing you could possibly imagine.
What has it taken to get to this point in time?
I played online 6 hours a day. Anytime I could, anytime I had free time, I would play 2K, and that's what it takes.
So you got that big target on your back now that you're the #1. Pick. You saw it last year with Dimes.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Oh, this is my favorite. Timbers, mate. Yes.
Hold it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We hope you're wearing the green today on this. And before we get going, let's hear from...
Well, guys, we know how...
You're right, DA. He wants rings and nothing less. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Rondo in at the 1. Now here's Rondo, just 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. No good off the front iron. Here's Knox. Drains the three-pointer. Knox has got his first 3 points of the game.
From distance, when he gets into a rhythm early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved, particularly at the start of the game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
And so here is New York after the basket by the Lakers. Jordan up top, guarded by McGee. Smith, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Rondo, and Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One last timeout these days, both in the final 3 minutes of regulation, Brent, and overtime. Do you see any impact in close games so far with that?
Yeah, I think coaches now have to be very diligent and very selective about when it is they want to stop the game, Kevin. As you know, that timeout also allows you to advance the ball. And we saw it last year with this being sort of the lab for it. Many coaches who took timeouts that cost them chances on the free throw, where normally we would see the advancement of the ball, they had to go full court. So teams are still examining how they want to run the last 3 minutes, what they want to do with the timeouts, and it makes for a lot more drama if the game is closer. That's for sure.
I like having these coaches having to make big decisions like that, too.
I like it, too, because you like to see just how good the coaches are and then how many players can carry out maybe something that has a counter action or some kind of slip screen where they execute something that carries over from clipboard to hardwood.
Now, here is Smith after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Dotson. Over Caldwell Pope. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Vonleh.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bullock's checked in. Here's Rondo. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Look looking here at some numbers for Smith. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 13 points per game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Smith. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out. The Lakers trail. Here's James. And he hits it to tie the game up. James has got 6.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Smith on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Dotson. He has 5. And Vonleh has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
Well, unfortunate's a good word, Greg, but on the other hand, you have to make an adjustment. Not every game is going to be called the same way, so adjust to the whistle.
Inside, Bullock. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And then for Los Angeles, Wagner, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Muscala comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Josh Hart in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Moutier. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio. Here's Trier. And the Knicks miss again. Lakers leading by 4. You look at the Knicks free agent signings, Brent, haven't been so great over the past few seasons.
Yeah, a lot of that's been due to major injuries. When you sign veteran guys and you're in a situation where you're hoping to win now or get to the playoffs, there's a risk that comes with that. So cap management for the Knicks, it's been a tricky game and one they've come up on the short end on.
It's deflected, and it's the Lakers on the break. On up the court. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 10 points.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first set.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Robinson kicks to Thomas. Here's Trier. Off the mark, and the drought continues. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, just look at the list of career accomplishments by LBJ. To me, the best small forward that's ever played this game, and on the short list of the best player to ever lace him up.
Brent, with LeBron being one of the all-time greats, he is certainly the greatest player of this generation, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Ever since he came into the league, I mean, there's just been, in my opinion, no missteps whatsoever. Has handled himself on the floor with an incredible determination to prove that, Kevin. All the hype, all the anticipation, he's lived up to it about tenfold.
Here's Wagner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And already with a commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Last season, LeBron James becoming just the 7th player ever to score 30,000 points in a career.
Well, he's like a rare steak, Kevin. Obviously, he's not done. Might have the best shot of catching Kareem when it's all said and done in terms of total points scored in the league. Maybe approach 40,000, but ultimately, he's definitely in the top 3.
The Knicks making a switch here. Knox is checked in. Lakers leading by 13. Bullock dishes to LeBron. Poke loose. Stolen by Robinson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Trier. Over Hart. New York, no good that time either.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
James outside. 13 feet away. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Such a great way to get yourself into an offensive groove and build up some early confidence.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Hart, Wagner out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the shooting guard. Thomas, no good. Lakers leading by 13. Down low, here's Wagner. Count the bucket. Coming placed assist. Wagner's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers. And here are the Knicks now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, and some of that loss was due to a lack of hustle, especially on the defensive end.
And there are games where an opponent gets aggressive. You got to raise your level of play. They failed to do that in this one.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, drills the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's an 18-point game. Robinson misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And trying to be the first one to get his hands on the miss. Instead, he's called for over the back.
Tough foul. He's trying to make something happen right there, and he gets a bit out of control, and the referee's right on spot.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee.
Ooh!
Okay.
That's how you attack. Wow. Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Kuzma against Smith. To the inside, Vonleh. And the dunk by Vonleh.
That's one of the things about Vonleh. As he develops more strength in his upper body, he's going to be a force around the rim.
And I'll tell you, Brent, a lot of distractions for the Knicks over the last few years.
Well, quite a number of coaching changes, obvious changes to the front office, so that means you're turning in a different direction, and some people in the Knicks organization really having a hard time just getting along with one another.
New York calls timeout.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Smith. That one's not going to go. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Rondo passes to Stevenson. He kicks it to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. It's rebounded by Vonleh.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
And Jordan has it in the corner. New York, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 18. There's the pass to Rondo. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Got a hand on it.
Well, you notice the length there from Vonleh, allowing him to get that shot block.
To the inside. And the dunk by Vonleh.
All keyed right there from the lead pass. Right on the money.
And it's Rondo penetrating. No good that time. And New York the other way now. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, they get the rebound. Smith the pass to Trier. Jordan trying to free himself up. And another shot. Rebound the Lakers.
You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Pass to Trier. Fires the three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Trier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
5 years from now, who do you think will be the best player in the NBA?
5 years from now, the best player in the NBA will be
Antetokounmpo? I'm going to go.
Wow.
I'm going to go and just say that right now.
You think he'll be the best player in the league?
If he does not get injured, I think he'll be the best player in the NBA. 5 years from now.
Okay, that sounds good.
Give me another name.
Is Joel Embiid going to be the man in the league?
I like that if he stays healthy. Of course, you can say that with anybody.
You can say it with anybody, but Joel Embiid might just be that guy.
Special talents. Passes it to Dotson. Pass to Trier. There's the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You gotta love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
I also like the adjustments that they've made. Each time they're defended a little bit differently, they seem to have the answer for it.
Smith, no luck.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Outside for Caldwell Pope, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Vonleh, and it's Knox in for Trier. And then for Los Angeles, Wagner, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for Lance Stevenson, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it falls over the rim and in.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
Stolen. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it's amazing. LeBron takes such a cerebral approach to the game. He analyzes each situation.
And it's just about time.
And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Vonleh is out there with Jordan. And it's Smith, and it's Knox in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Knicks trail by 18. The pass to Dotson. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Dotson's got 8 points.
You could see some miscommunication on the defensive end of the floor that time. No excuse for letting a player get that good a look on that possession.
Picked off in midair. Oh, and here we go. Knox has got it. The fast break chance. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Knox has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives the lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and it's very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screen.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Mike Muscala comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Hart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. No one near Smith as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. To the paint, here's McGee. Good, and the assist goes to James. Timeout. He has 7.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
New York calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Here's Moutier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. James with it. Now, Thomas defending. Count the basket. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Pass to Knox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James. Brent, I'm sure there were times, and you've won 2 championships where you thought you were going to win a title, and it didn't happen.
I'll go back to the first night that I thought potentially we were going to win a title with San Antonio. And that was in the 2005 finals against Detroit. We had come back home for a Game 6 that I thought we were going to win, and we did not. And sort of the pressure that mounted after that game to know that we were going to a Game 7 and had lost an opportunity where we really did feel coming off a Game 5 we were going to win. It certainly elevated the intensity of the Game 7, which we eventually won at home for our title in 2005.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Caldwell Pope kicks to Muscala. LeBron outside. 4 on the clock. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Knox. Over James. Knox misses. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's McGee from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Hart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the 3-point line or you risk getting burned.
There's the feed to Jordan. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. LeBron passes to Hart. And McGee kicks to Hart. LeBron left side. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor. Inside, Moutier. McGee with the block. They retain possession. Pass to Knox. That 3 off the mark. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's an 18-point lead. James with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
1:22 left to play in the third. Smith on the wing. They grab their own miss. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Well, Jordan just wreaking havoc on the rim now.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, break by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Moutier passes to Trier. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jordan. He has 6. Feeds it to Robinson. Tries again. Rebound the Lakers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Lakers leading by 17. Here's Rondo. Kicks it to Bullock. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Bullock's got his second basket of the game. Now here's Moutier. Over Rondo. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Yeah, Rondo sometimes gets it in his system.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 19. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Robinson, top of the key. He dishes it to Moutier. With the shot, and the shot is long.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yep, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Right side, Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. No good on the 3. Knicks trail by 18. Here's Trier. Off target from outside.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Rondo passes to Wagner. Shoots. And another basket for the Lakers.
The mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive, and right now stringing some plays together.
Moutier looking around. Buries it down low.
That's a great look inside for Moutier. Nice body control, and like to see him with those kind of looks.
Now here's Kuzma. He's guarded closely. He feeds it to Muscala. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Launches a 3. Another miss by Kuzma. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Adam Silver has said there's probably more basketball being watched and played, Brent, in China than anywhere else in the world. How long before you think we see our next Chinese superstar in this league?
That's going to be interesting when that does happen. Obviously, the type of mark that Yao Ming made in the NBA, it's going to be hard for anybody to match the kind of impact, not just in the game, but what he did globally for the NBA. It just won't happen again. But I'm looking forward to, heck, not just the next Chinese player, but a Japanese player, somebody from India where they love the NBA game, to start to find their way onto rosters in the league.
They're coming. I mean, there's going to be someone before long.
No doubt.
And it's Smith missing. Los Angeles leading by 17. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Robinson. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and his shot selection iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
They had not been playing very good basketball coming into this game. And that's when a team needs its star players to step up and stop the bleeding, just like he did tonight.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare when trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
And he's good on the second. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. The drive by Smith over Rondo, and it's Smith missing. Lakers leading by 16. James in the post. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is something that LeBron James also does well, good at shrugging off the defense, bouncing off of them, and then concentrating on getting the finish.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
And New York making a change here. Dotson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. McGee's checked in. First free throw is good. Game is so wide open now, Brent. Such a great pace. Does that put more strain on bigger players? Physically.
I think it's putting strain on everybody. I think last year we saw...
regardless of size.
Yeah, injuries to every position, the key guys at every position. I think that some of the physical motions that players have to perform in games because they're covering more ground and in susceptible positions, it's happening to everybody. The issue with the big guys, Kevin, is they're not playing. Less of them are getting more important time on the floor, so it's a strain on everybody.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
They looked aggressive on the offensive end, and that compounded into lots of great opportunities that he capitalized on.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. Good. Nice play there from Vonleh.
Still working on his postgame. Vonleh using that giant 7'3" wingspan to full advantage.
The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now the team came in fired up from the opening tip. To see the focus, they're ready to do battle.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Smith. Misses off the right iron.
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closely, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Yeah, this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
Here's Dotson. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Hey, that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.